life every day.
So today's adventures bring us to the River Mountains Loop Trail here just outside of Lake Mead, Nevada. It is a 36-mile loop that goes up and down over the mountains, and we are going to see if we can make the whole loop today. We're starting here at the Lake Mead National Conservation Center entrance.
Also, something else I want to mention. Since it's a 35-mile loop, we're taking all 4 batteries. And we have 2 of them over here. Where did we put the 4th one?
On our bikes.
Oh! Anyway, another bestie moment, of course. And also, we make sure we take a lot of sunscreen. We have hats. We also have 6 bottles of water. 3 on this side and 3 on this side of my saddlebag. So I think we've pretty much set and safe. Maybe a little bit of bike spray too, just in case. I think we're good to go.
So in reading most of the reviews, most people recommend going clockwise. So we've just entered the trail, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to take it clockwise around the 36 miles. As Betsy said earlier, this is basically a desert trail, so you definitely need to be prepared. In fact, there's a sign that says hiking not recommended June through September because of the intense heat. So here we are, early May. Right now we started off about 74. It's supposed to get up to 84 today. I think we're going to be fine, but we did, as she said, bring lots of water. A couple of hikers. The signage has been pretty good with these letting you know what's coming up around the curves and telling you should slow down at certain times. That's been good. Also, the reviews say to make sure your brakes are working. So we did double check them yesterday, tightened them up. But yeah, here we are about 3 miles in, and yeah, you wouldn't want to be without good brakes right now. We've got to a much smoother part of the trail. Well, we've been on a steady incline now for probably about the last mile. Doesn't look like any relief in sight for a while. So we're definitely getting our workout. And off she goes. There you can see Lake Mead over in the distance over there. After a long steady climb up the hill, you get a little bit of downhill for a while. Get a chance to catch our breath. It's more of Lake Mead, much bigger part of it there. Alright, Betsy's going right. I have to go left because ladies are always right. There is Lake Mead. Beautiful view from up here. And a couple boats down there. So we stopped here to take a little pit stop at recreation area in here. There's actually a campground, and then down there you can see Lake Mead, and way down there's actually a beach area. And then back over here is some offices and restrooms. So we're about 11 miles in from where we started. That's the first bit of civilization we've seen. So we're about 13 miles in, and we've come to the visitor center.
Oh,
And
I gotta get my hat on.
that is where we're going to take a little break. Go ahead and maybe see if we can find a sticker, put on the RV. So we're now about 15 miles in, and we have seen a grand total of about 6 other bikers and 2 hikers. So not heavily traveled, at least this time of year.
We just now stopped to take a little bit of a break because it's a very pretty view here. We just got back from the visitor center, picked up a couple stickers, one of Hoover Dam and one of Lake Mead. We are now about, 4 miles from Boulder City, and that's where we're going to have lunch. Steve, hi!
Hello.
We're about 4 miles now from Boulder City, I think. It looks like we're back in the mountains. We're getting farther away from Lake Mead. Well, I guess I have to pass Steve. Hello. Hi.
So our lunch destination today was the Southwest Diner here in Boulder City, Nevada. And we had a great lunch in there. So what did you think of the lunch today?
Good again. It was rated a 4.7, but I give it a 5. It's a little harder for me to do it than Steve. So, but I want to get a few of him because it seems like most of the videos are of me. But we're on the other side. We left Boulder City, had a great lunch, and it is so different on this side.
As many of you that have been out west know, you can see forever in the desert. We are a good 25 miles away from Las Vegas, but there you can see the strip. So we are enjoying the downhill. We're now at 1.5 miles without pedaling, and we still got a ways to go. So getting a little bit of a break here, which has been nice. Well, for those of you with electric bikes, as you can see, my battery is flashing. It's not completely dead, but it's been flashing for a while. Due to the elevation climbs and the wind, we normally get 40 to 45 miles, but here we only got 26. Just keep that in mind if you're electric bikes and old people like us.
Okay, finally had to stop. Steve changed his battery about 3 miles back. I finally died. So, I mean, you know, when there's like a 300-pound difference, there is a difference in how long our battery lasts.
I'm a bit of a wind chill too, okay? It's like, you know.
But it was actually kind of cool because this last part, I think I went downhill, never had to pedal for 2 miles at least. So that's why my battery lasts even a little longer. So that's what he's doing now, is changing my battery.
Well, we stopped here at the top of the hill because this video may not depict it, but yeah, it is a pretty big downhill.
Oh, man.
Betsy is contemplating. What do you...
I don't like this. I'm not liking this. This is pretty steep. Yeah.
Well, if this is the end of the video, then it didn't go so well.
You had to... I made it!
From down here, you get a little bit better idea. Pretty sure we're going to have to change...
That is the biggest hill I've ever gone down. Oh, my.
Pretty sure we're going to have to change our brake pads now. So this part of the trail is actually shared with the local community, Lake Las Vegas back there, and as you can see, it's even got lights on it. Well, we've almost completed our journey. Way in the distance, you can see our black truck. So maybe 1.5 miles yet to go. Another beautiful view. All right, we're coming back into the trailhead. looks like we did about 38 miles today. The trail is 34 and a half, but by the time we went into Boulder City and had lunch, did a couple other detours to explore some things, we did about 38 miles today. So what did you think of the trail today?
It is another must-do trail. And if you go through the whole thing, it's 35 miles. We did the whole thing. I'm proud of myself. But I will tell you, there are a couple steep hills. I think 2 of them are really steep. In fact, the second one, I think I got up to 27 miles an hour because I knew I was going to get to go uphill, but not a good idea to do that. But anyway, yeah, beautiful. Do you think?
Yeah, so absolutely. And one of the things we talked about was in the reviews, they said go clockwise. And especially if you're starting here, I definitely recommend that. There's a lot of elevation coming out from Lake Mead up into Boulder City. Yeah, that was pretty rough going up there. But when we got the downhill, so if we'd have gone counterclockwise, I think there'd been a lot more climbs. It seemed like from there it was better coming back. But yeah, I mean, again, one of them we've been looking forward to.
Yeah. There was a couple times, there was a 2-mile stretch. We never even touched the pedals.
Right. Yep.
So that's why you want to go clockwise.
I mean, a couple of big climbs on the way back, but overall, as Betsy said, it was pretty downhill. So,
we're tired. We're ready to
yes.
go. Bye-bye.